between me and GC. So I have to go from panel to panel explaining myself because he's going around saying I doxed his kid, I doxed his kid, I doxed his kid. Right, this is what happened, start to finish. Right, he called me up on his panel politely. I came on his panel politely as a guest. He then asked me a question about an old beef between me and Incognito, which was about 2-3 years old. He wanted to dig his heels into other people's business. So I came up, explained it, and then he went quiet, and then I didn't realise he was reading the chat. I don't really read the chat when I'm on a panel. And he said, "Did you pay £1,000 to fight Ben Atchett?" I just burst out laughing. I was laughing, is that it? And he just booted me off, and he went, "Fuck off." I was like, you see, if that happened in the real, it would be an instant smack on the fucking chin. So I'll hit him back with words. Now, my opinions, based on information that's out there, is my opinion. It might be wrong, but it's still my opinion. So my opinion is right because it's not fact, it's my opinion based on hearsay. And if I'm wrong, later on, I'll say I'm wrong. Anyway, he took great offence to me talking back. Didn't like it, you know, being disrespected back or whatever, by me giving out my opinion. So he messaged me on Instagram calling me a speedo. He called me, missed call, 3 o'clock in the morning my time. And I didn't answer because I was asleep, like a lot of people are at 3 a.m. Then he then called me a pedo about 3 times, then called me again, then told me to jump on Lambies. Now, I think during the time of the second call, I think I worked it out that Lambie had just gone live, so he obviously been talking behind the scenes about getting me to putting it on me. Now, I haven't mentioned Lambie at all, so I don't know why Lambie got involved, saying like, "Oh, well, I've had enough of Jimmy, it's the final straw, blah blah." Now, bear in mind, I hadn't put the messages up online yet at that point, so there was no doxing. So I think later on that day, after I, you know, digested what had been said, I screen recorded the messages, screen recorded the account that it came from to prove it was General's account, and then I screen recorded the people that he follows. Now, I wasn't aware, now you can believe this or not believe it, I didn't look at this front page, the pictures. On the pictures, there was his child. That is my fault. I didn't know. I wish someone had told me, rather than say, "You're a kid doctor, blah, blah, blah. You doctor a 5-year-old kid." And the whole day I've been thinking, like, why is he saying this? They must have, like, I said, they even put a post out. If anybody's got any evidence that I doxed his son or 5-year-old child, please let me know. And I was thinking, why are they saying this? Why? And I thought, when I got home, because I screen recorded off a different device, also I checked YouTube as well, but it's easy just to check the video, which I can easily scroll backwards and forwards. And then I thought maybe it was a profile picture in the followers or something like that, because I just couldn't get my head around it. And then when I scrolled forward, when I was scrolling to General, I was like, there it is there. And I thought, hang on a minute, he's messaged me calling me a speedo, yeah, multiple times. But on his front page, if you really believe that, he's showing his 5-year-old child off. Now, I didn't check, I didn't look, but his child's always been in the background on his videos. So he's like, it's a bit like a setup if you ask me, because he's saying that I asked to follow him or something. No, I've never ever spoke to him offline, never. These were the first messages I've exchanged with him. And now his account's on private. Now, he said that I requested to follow him, and he said yes. I don't remember doing that. I really don't remember doing that. Maybe I clicked on it, maybe I didn't, I don't know. All I know is his account is conveniently private now. And so if his account was open to the public before, maybe somebody else could let me know, then then he was showing his own child off to the public. Now, this is the way I explain it, yeah, before I end this video. If I was to screen record somebody's community page, and on their community page, public community page, they put pictures of their kids up there, then I put it online, would that be doxing? No, it's not. He doxed his own son. He doxed his own son. Like, it wasn't even an accidental dox. He doxed his own son. His son has been all over, he's in the background on his videos. Now, I don't really pay attention to it. I'm not looking for like people's kids. And when I noticed it, I've taken it down. I just wish it was made more clearer. He said that he told me in the comments. I don't read my comments on much on my well, I'm not reading them now because I'll lose my trail of thought. I'll read them in a second. Well, don't forget, a lot of time I'm driving like I am now. There's an ambulance going past me, as you can hear it. So he's going from panel to panel now, saying that I'm a child doxer, blah blah. No, GC, you're a child doxer. You doxed your own child multiple times. I don't do that with my kids. I try and protect them with YouTube, especially this dark corner. Your channel, your Instagram was set up as General or GC, exactly the same name as your YouTube channel, with your son plastered all over your Instagram page. Now, I'm not that way inclined. I don't believe in doxing children. It's wrong. I did it before accidentally. Somebody told me about it. I took it down. Is that Woody, something like that? I can't remember. It's wrong, and I don't agree with it. That accidents fucking happen. That's why, you know, putting your profile picture up of you holding your baby or whatever isn't the most cleverest thing to do. I told my own family members to stop doing things like that, man. It's dangerous. So that's that. That's all he explained. So yeah, I did screen record his page, and his son was on it. Was that wrong? Yes, it was wrong. Was it a mistake? Yes, it was a mistake. Did I do it intentionally? No. Right, quickly read. I've got a lot of comments here. Please, no. I ignored you for days. No, you didn't. Hang on, GC. You approached me. You came into my inbox and started calling me a pedo, yeah? But just remember what happened to Reedy. He killed himself because I was saying things. So, you're trying to make me look like I'm a kid doxer. No, I'm not a kid doxer. And I'm not a fucking pedo. At least we know who Disclosure is. Yeah, Disclosure is Anton Lewis. Anton Big is FA Cup. You should have told you yesterday. I didn't see it yesterday. I didn't see it in the chat. I heard you say you doxed kids. That's all I remember you saying. I couldn't work out what you're talking about. I'm not deflecting, I'm telling the truth. That's what happened. I just admitted to it. It was actually fucking dental. It wasn't public. Well, how come you called me a pedo and then I had access to your account of your 5-year-old son? If you really believed I was a pedo, General, why are you showing me your 5-year-old son? Isn't that a bit strange? Very, very strange. You put it up. You put it up. I showed you what was already there. And like I said, it was unintentional. Jimmy Tokens. 420, it was, you can't talk about that. You doxed my blimmin' niece multiple times at the shooting range. Remember that? And I kept trying to say, please, 420, contact me in private, just so I could let you know. I didn't want you to know that Living a Thai Life account was someone that account that was made up just to dox me. But I just wanted to cut that bit out, but I couldn't get through to you. In the background, Jimmy, is not camera. Look, I'm not interested in your blimmin' child. GC. It was a fucking mistake, alright? You're the one that's fucking deflecting. I say you're deflecting, you say I'm deflecting. You're just like a fucking tennis fucking ball. Alright, Emma. Now get rid of that joker. Oh, he didn't. Yep. That's all Joker fucking does. Yeah, nice one. Joker, all he does with me, every time I go into somebody's chat, he just fucking blocks me, times me out. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Right, I'm going to let my phone charge. I'm sick of having to. I'm not going to explain myself anymore. I'm just going to put this video out there. If anybody wants to hear what happened, I'll just put a link in the comments. Anyway, I will be available in about 30 minutes. Ta-da. Oh. You know, I can't do an outro. It's a normal StreamYard. Not StreamYard, YouTube is.